Hey guys, this is Gossip Girl PK and today's video is going to be all about my monthly favorites. These are products I've been loving in the month of April. But we have a ton of products to talk about, so let's quickly jump right into it. But before we get started, just a polite reminder to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you care. Alright, so the first favorite is an easy one. It's this highlighter right here, or not exactly this highlighter, but this entire range of highlighters. These are by Makeup Academy. They're called their Undress Your Skin Highlights. I just did an entire video reviewing these. I'll just throw that video up in the cards and won't go on and on about this. But I just overall love the texture on these highlights, and I feel like they're very smooth and sheen-like on the skin, not very glittery or chunky whatsoever. This shade in particular I feel like is very complementary to my skin tone. This is the highlight that I have on my cheekbones right now, and I just love this. And I cannot believe it's this cheap. You guys have to try this out to really know how amazing these highlights really are. Next is a BB cream that I've been loving lately, and I'm kind of cheating here because I haven't been using it for the entire April. I just started using it about 2 weeks ago, I would say. But I've had this in my collection for a long period of time, and I'm kind of embarrassed to even tell you guys how long it's been since it's been sitting in my collection. Someone was just selling a sample that they got for free, which is why I just went ahead and picked this up. But because I got such a good deal out of it, I kind of took it for granted and I never really used it. But about 2 weeks ago I started using it, and I cannot seem to put this down. What I like the most about this BB cream is the fact that it does not have that notorious gray tint or gray cast to it that most BB creams have nowadays, and I'm just turned off by them. I love the Misha BB cover cream that I have. I really love the formula on that one, but every time I put this on, I'm just turned off by the idea that it's so gray. And that's what I love the most about this. It's not gray. The shade that I'm using is in the shade light. It has an SPF of 35, and I feel like it has a pretty decent coverage as well. I haven't checked, but since this is Bobbi Brown, I'm pretty sure it's going to be super expensive, and I'm kind of scared of using this thing up because obviously I'm gonna want to have a new one, and that's gonna probably cost me an arm and a leg. But every time I'm wearing this, I feel like I just automatically have a good makeup day. Granted that I am testing out a new loose powder that I'll talk about in a minute, but not to take anything away from the awesomeness of this product as well. I think this by itself is pretty amazing too, and I've just been loving it in the month of April. So Viseart came out with 2 new products, and I just had to try them since I'm just in love with Viseart. It's a thing. I love Viseart. I want to buy everything that they come out with. It's just that they're a little on the expensive side of things, which I think they're totally worth it. They're worth every single penny. But I mean, I have limited amount of cash at my hands, so I can't buy everything, but I wish I could. That's all I'm saying. So when I saw that they came out with these 2 new products, I just had to get my hands on them. And since getting them, I just haven't been able to put them down. I am planning on doing a dedicated video about both of these, so stay tuned for that. But right now, I just wanted to give them some extra love and a shout out because they're just amazing. This is their new eye primer, and I think it's super moisturizing, and in my opinion, this is perfect for mature skin. I am in my late 20s right now, and I do feel like my eyelids are getting drier and drier every passing year, so I'm just really enjoying this lately. And this is the loose powder that they just came out with. This was the powder that I was just referring to. This has been the powder that I've been layering with my BB cream, and I just love the way this makes your skin look. It just blurs everything out, blurs out all the imperfections and fine lines and pores. It makes you look like you have no pores, and that's the kind of look that everyone wants to have. It just gives you a doll-like skin in real life, and it always makes you feel like you have a filter on your face. This is just an excellent loose setting powder, and it's quickly become one of my favorites. This is not crazy high up there in price, which I can totally appreciate because this is totally high up there in quality. This is just a really good powder, and we're going to talk about packaging and formula and all of those other things in the upcoming video that I have planned for this powder. But I just wanted to give it a quick mention over here in my favorites, and just letting you guys know that if you have been eyeing this for a while, then just go out and pick this up because it's super nice. This guy, this is the Ordinary High Spreadability Fluid Primer, and to be honest, this is not exactly an April's favorite. It was a March favorite and a February favorite and a January favorite, and you know where I'm going with that. It has been a favorite for the last 5 or 6 months since I got this, so much so that I'm just running out of this, and that never happens to me. I have so much makeup back there in my collection that I just never run out of primers that quickly. and I already bought a backup of this because it's just that good. This is just right up there with Hourglass in its performance and its quality and the effect that it has on the skin, and some days I feel like it's even better than the Hourglass one, but this is just incredible. You guys, you have to have this in your life right now. That being said, I do think that the packaging could have been better. Now this comes in kind of like a dropper, and because this is such a goopy little liquid, the dropper gets clogged and the rims of the bottle get a little disgusting after you've used it as much as I've used it and traveled with it and all of that. So I mean, it might have been better if it came in like a squeezy tube or a pump. I don't know what I'm talking about. Obviously Ordinary knows their stuff and they know what they're doing, but I'm just saying, if it came in like a squeezy tube or a pump, this might be the best primer on planet Earth. Up next, I want to talk about another powder. I've been trying so many powders lately. This is the Inglot illuminizing powder. I am in the shade 43. I bought the one that has a little more yellow undertone. I think they come in 4 shades, which is pretty awesome, so you can buy one that goes with your undertones. But this is an illuminizing powder, and it's not a highlight. Don't mistake it for a highlight. It's just a powder that will really make your skin look glowy. Now, Jaclyn Hill recently did a tutorial on her glowy, dewy, fresh looking skin, and I love seeing how that Lancome Absolute powder brought her skin to life right in front of our eyes. It was just pretty incredible. So I just went on a witch hunt and I started looking for other illuminizing powders, something that I could easily get here in China and something that was not that expensive. So I went on a witch hunt and I came across this and I bought this. And I'm not gonna sit here and claim that this is a dupe, since obviously I have no way of knowing. I've never touched or felt or used the Lancome powder. But as far as the impact and the effect goes, this does pretty much the same thing. I start patting it on the perimeters of my face and it just brings my face to life. It gives my skin such a beautiful glow, and it doesn't look like someone just sprinkled my face with glitter, even though when you look closely, there is glitter in this product. But when you apply it on your skin, it just translates into a beautiful sheen that just makes you look very young and fresh and dewy, and I've been really enjoying this product. Alright, so this is my IT Cosmetics Super Hero Mascara, and I have not been able to put this down this entire month. I have a very strong love-hate relationship with this mascara, and the love part is simple. It just makes my lashes look crazy voluminous and lengthy. Like, it gives them good volume. This is as close to falsies as I can get without wearing them, so I love it for that. But this is not the mascara that is on my eyes right now, and that's where the hate part comes in. This mascara has zero resistance to water, and I mean, I know it's not a waterproof mascara, but there are only like 1 or 2 mascaras in my collection that are really waterproof. All the other mascaras in my collection, they don't claim to be waterproof, but all of them are water resistant, or at least they have the resistance to the amount of water you need to splash on your face when you need to purify yourself for prayer. And every time I wash my face when I have this mascara on, it's just a hot mess. The mascara starts running down my face, it smears the concealer underneath my eyes, and it's just a disaster. I really don't like it for a really long day. I like wearing it when I have to wear it just for a couple of hours, going out, running errands, that kind of thing. When I know that I don't have to wash my face, that's when I would wear it. But I love the way it makes my lashes look. So it's kind of a love-hate relationship with this mascara, but I've just not been able to put this down. Right, and then this last product is this lip product over here. This is the lip product I'm wearing right now. It is a very mini sample of the Sephora cream lip stain. During their last VIB sale, I picked up this little kit that had 4 of the Sephora lip cream stains, 4 samples basically, these teeny tiny ones, and I bought that set primarily for the red color in that one, because you never really go through an entire liquid lipstick. Have you ever gone through an entire liquid lipstick? Leave a comment down below, because I've never even come near to that. So I was okay with buying just these little samples. I knew they would last me forever, so I bought that set, and this came in that. And ever since getting my hands on this, I have just been obsessed. And this is such a versatile and beautiful shade. Depending on what kind of dress you're wearing and what lip liner you pair this with, this can translate into a red, into a brown, into a mauve, into a pink, into a nude even. So this is just such a versatile lip color and so beautiful in all of its different versions that I'm just kind of obsessed with this. It just goes with everything and every look and every dress, and that is why I've just been reaching for it the most this past month. And the formula on the Sephora lip creams is one of my favorites. It is one of the first liquid lipsticks that I ever tried, and I have been in love with these ever since. They're extremely comfortable to wear on the lips and not drying whatsoever. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it. Those were my April favorites. Let me know in the comments down below, what have you been loving in April? I am just curious. I would love to know. But yeah, that completes this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!